In this video, I'm going to be taking us through how to start a t-shirt business or how to start importing t-shirts. There are basically three places or about three places where you can actually get very good and quality t-shirts to import from. One of those places is Turkey, the other is Bangladesh, and also China. For the purpose of this video, I'll be taking us through how to import t-shirts from China. And also I'll be taking us through how to chat with. I'll be giving out a free contact. I'll also take us through how to chat with the contact, how to make payments and shipping, every single thing at all you need in order to kickstart this business. If this sounds interesting, hit on the like button and also the subscribe button to join the family of winners. Let's get right into it. When it comes to t-shirt business, or when it comes to t-shirt, there's something we call the GSM. GSM means grams per square meter, and this talks about the weight and the thickness of the fabric that has actually been used in producing that particular t-shirt. So this thing called GSM is actually used in order to first of all check or to determine the quality of the t-shirt, to determine the durability of that t-shirt, and also to determine how comfortable you will feel when you wear that particular t-shirt. So the next time you want to import t-shirt, you should know this before you even think about importing t-shirts, because they come in different types of GSM, and every single GSM actually stands for a different kind of t-shirt that you are going to receive. Now let's get right into the types of the GSMs that you can actually get, or that you can encounter with your suppliers if you are to go into this t-shirt importation. Now we have GSM that ranges from 120 to 140 GSM. These usually they are lightweight t-shirt. So most of these ones, when you pick the t-shirt or when you leave the t-shirt, you can actually see through that particular t-shirt. And most of the time they feel thin, they don't feel that quality. So it just means that they are not actually cotton fabrics that have been used to produce this particular type of t-shirt. Now the next one that we talk about is GSMs that ranges from 150 to 160 GSM. These are those that we can call they are the standard t-shirt. So now the next one that we are going to talk about is GSM that actually ranges from 150 to 200 GSM. With these GSMs, we call them the premium t-shirts. So these are like of top quality, and sometimes they are usually very thick, comfortable, and they are also premium, as I said. And so a GSM from 160 to 200 and above is a good GSM that you can actually purchase. So you should really understand that when it comes to GSM, it's very important you know it, because for example, as I'm over here, if I want to buy from any of these suppliers, I'm not over there, I don't get to see it. So if the supplier tells you that the GSM of this particular t-shirt is 120, and you don't know how 120 GSM t-shirt looks like, you just think that every t-shirt is t-shirt. Meanwhile, it is not so. So the supplier will pack the items and bring it to me. It is now I'll now blame the supplier for bringing me see-through t-shirts. Meanwhile, the supplier told you that they are 120 GSM, and because you don't know, you still said okay, bring it. I hope you understand. So it's very important that you know these GSMs. Okay, now let's get into chatting of the supplier. Once you get hold of the supplier's contact, what you have to do is to save the contact onto your phone. So they are on WhatsApp. You can chat them up on WhatsApp. So you get into their DM and you are going to go like this: hello, I am Dorkie from Ghana, can I have your catalog? The catalog is just a range of items that they have. Okay, so they are going to send you a catalog, or some of them can just send you pictures of the items that they have. Okay, then you go ahead to actually go through their catalog and see the designs that you want, and you need to ask the relevant questions. What are those relevant questions? What is the GSM of your t-shirt? Very, very important. You know, we have spoken about GSM already, so it's very, very important you ask the supplier what the GSM of their t-shirt is, and from there you will actually have a fair idea of what you are dealing with. And the good thing about these suppliers is that they'll always give you live pictures. Okay, so you can actually have a live picture of how the t-shirt looks like, but it's also good you know the GSM of that t-shirt, because you are not going to fail it, you are just looking at it. I hope you understand. So once they have sent you their catalog, you need to be mindful also of their MOQ. What is MOQ? MOQ is minimum order quantity. So every supplier and the minimum they will be willing to sell to you. There are some of the suppliers they will be willing to sell as high as 100 pieces. There are also some that will be willing to sell to you as low as 10 pieces. All depends on the supplier, and it also depends on how you are able to bargain with them. So they can tell you 100, but you can still be able to bargain to the quantity that you actually want to purchase. But very, very low MOQ they wouldn't accept. So before you contact them, make sure that you are really ready to purchase. Please make sure you are ready to purchase, because it's not easy for these suppliers to send you all of these items and you just go like, okay. It's spoiling people's business. Now when the real people try to chat these people up, they feel like, okay, these people, they always ask but they will not buy. I hope you understand. So please, if you know you're not yet ready, make sure at least you have some money over there before you can actually start to chat them up. But there are some of us, we just know within ourselves we are not going to buy, but we'll still chat these suppliers up. It's a very, very bad practice to do. If you are not ready, please don't message them. Okay, so once all of that is sorted out, maybe I want to buy 50 pieces of a particular t-shirt or 50 pieces of different designs. They are going to send me something like a receipt, which will contain the total of all the items that I have purchased from them. So let's say they are done and the total, there are some of them, they will price them in dollars. Some too will price them in RMB, which is the Chinese currency. So this is the only two currencies that they use over there. So if you are okay with dollar, you can actually go ahead to convert the dollar and know exactly how much it is in your currency. If you are also okay with the Chinese currency, you can also go ahead to convert it and see how much you are dealing with. Now from there, we are going to talk about payment. How do you make payment to these suppliers? Every supplier and the payment methods that they'll receive. Okay, so you can always ask them what are their options. All right, but the most popular that they use is Alipay. All right, so if you don't have an Alipay account, you can get an Alipay account on my channel. I have a video on how to create an Alipay account so that you can be able to pay the suppliers yourself. My very favorite way is by me sending money to an exchanger and the exchanger making payment to the supplier. It's very, very easy and stress-free. So all I have to do is to send that money equivalent in my currency to the exchanger in my country, or the exchanger that can take my currency, and that exchanger is going to in turn pay the supplier on my behalf. Once they are done, they'll just send me proof that they have paid, and all I have to do is to forward that to the supplier. Once the supplier gets hold of it, the supplier is going to start to pack my items. The next thing is for them to now deliver it to you. Note this: for them to ship it to you, you have to produce or get them a shipping company. It is not the supplier that is going to get a way that they will send it to you wherever you are. So wherever you are, you have to get a shipping company that ships from China to your country. I hope you understand. So once they have packed your item, you will give the address to them, and that's where they will send your items. Once it gets to your shipping agent, okay, there are two ways you can ship your item. If you are doing business clothing, it usually has weight, so please always use sea, because there is also air shipping. The air, it will come in faster, but it's more expensive. So always use C for your business shipping. If you want to ship, use the C method. Okay, so once your items are shipped, you just wait for you to receive your items in your country. It's as easy and as simple as that. At this point, if you want to learn China importation, if you want to learn Bangladesh importation, if you want to learn Turkey importation, DM me and we are going to talk about that. And those of us who want to learn how to import Shein part bills, I'm always available to take you through. I'll see you next time. Make sure you like and you share it. Make sure you leave a comment for me if you have any questions, and also do not forget to subscribe to join the family of winners. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.